Alright, what's up guys, it's Tim, and in today's video I'm going to be talking all about Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. We don't have necessarily breaking news or, confirmed news anywhere, but I just wanted to give my thoughts on where Modern Warfare 2 Remastered might be, and what might be taking so long. So, yeah, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, strap in, this is going to be one of the longer videos, so yeah, make sure you are, maybe grab a drink or whatever, just enjoy your time here on this channel. So let's get into Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. So like I said, we don't have necessarily brand new information, but there are rumors and speculations as hype intensifies, because Modern Warfare 2019 obviously is coming across as a new game here on the Call of Duty board. So Modern Warfare 2 is kind of similar in the sense that first off, it was made by Infinity Ward, and second off, there's just been a lot of talk on this ever since the first Modern Warfare was remastered, right, back in 2016. And now that Infinity Ward is making a new game, a lot of people think like, oh, why not just strap in Modern Warfare 2 Remastered with Modern Warfare 2019? And while I'm on this topic right now, I do want to say I think that's a bad idea. I think that they put in a lot of work with Modern Warfare itself, so to spread it out with another game, with a remastered game, I think is just a bad step. I think strapping it in with Infinite Warfare rather was a much better idea, because it's a totally different game, right? It's boots on the ground. Infinite Warfare was all jetpacks, all futuristic looking. So having a modern and a future warfare shooter during the same year, during the same time, was definitely a much better idea. So putting together two Modern Warfare games basically together is not a good idea in my opinion. So I think it is a smart move that they did not, they being Infinity Ward, they did not strap in these two games together. I think that makes a lot of sense. So it's definitely not coming until Call of Duty 2020, and that's the earliest. Now, based on recent speculations, and actually not even speculations, just based on recent news, Treyarch is actually developing COD 2020, and a lot of people think that's going to be Black Ops or Black Ops 5. Whichever one it is, I don't think they're going to strap Modern Warfare 2 Remastered in with a Black Ops reboot or a Black Ops 5. I think that's just not going to work. I think there's too many people who would just be too divided, right, on both of those. Plus, Modern Warfare is going to be only a year old at that point. So I do think that the earliest that we would actually see Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is 2021, either with, I don't know if it's going to be Sledgehammer or Infinity Ward again, but either way, whichever of them, they most likely will make more of a modern shooter rather than, a futuristic thing. So yeah, one of those years, that year, I think 2021 is probably the earliest it could potentially be. Now, there was actually a rumor, I know I said there wasn't before, but there actually was a rumor, but I have no proof, and I don't know where the tweet went or anything, but it basically said that Modern Warfare 2 Remastered has been ready to go for a while, and they're just kind of waiting until there's like a dull moment in COD to drop it. That's a huge rumor, and I don't think that was true, because I just don't think that they would hold on to something like that just for the sake of holding on to it. I think that with Activision having to fire people, their shares plummeting, just in general, the company, I'm not gonna say doing bad, but the company is not outperforming anything. So I don't think that they would just hold on to something like that just for the sake of it. I think that it's definitely still probably a work in progress. And I guess it leads me into the main topic, what I would want Modern Warfare 2 to look like. I guess that's kind of one of the bigger topics I wanted to touch on in this commentary. So I think that there definitely needs to be some changes. I don't think that they should bring it up straight back, just like how Modern Warfare was in Modern Warfare Remastered, how that was basically a copy-paste job, right? Obviously the graphics were much improved, and I actually do like the color scheme, the the chromatics, everything in Modern Warfare Remastered. It looks like a very nice game. And to be honest, I've actually been playing it recently, so yeah, for whatever that's worth. I know I said it's an annoying, really annoying game, but here and there I do have moments of fun playing it. But as far as Modern Warfare 2 Remastered goes, I do think that some things need to be addressed, right? So like first off, for instance, definitely the perks, one-man army noob tubes, that needs to be addressed. I think stopping power and stopping power needs to be addressed, not necessarily taken out, but touched upon to the point where, actually, now that I'm saying it out loud, I don't know if they should touch, things like that. I think that the weapon balance was fun, not balanced, because, obviously it was fun because you could use a lot of things and get away with doing well. And I think that games like that are more fun. I think games like that are more of the TTK friendly games where it's a shorter time to kill, right? Versus like Black Ops 4, where it's a huge TTK. You have to gravitate towards the best guns, the one-shot kills, the highest damage assault rifles. You can't really have fun, experimenting with, for instance, pistols or I don't know, like weaker LMGs or tac rifles. Like you just can't have fun with those. You have to go hard basically, otherwise you just get completely dominated. And also with that, Black Ops 4 has a ton of parties. So yeah, you're going against full teams, you're going against sweats, YouTubers, Twitch streamers, you're going against the whole package. So yeah, definitely not a fan of going against them in high TTK games. But as far as Modern Warfare 2 Remastered would go, I do think that the TK should stay the same. It should be. I think that they should just remove one-man army noob tubes and possibly bring us like more of the DLC maps for free, like just put them in or something like that. I actually don't even remember if Modern Warfare 2 had DLC or not, but I think it'd be cool if they brought in a few more maps from Modern Warfare 2. Excuse me, maybe not Modern Warfare 2, maybe Modern Warfare 3, they brought in some of those maps, or dare I say even Ghosts, you could bring some maps from that into Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. And I just hope that it's a complete game. When it comes out, I don't want them to take away a lot of assault rifles or SMGs. It'd be cool if they packaged the game alone, maybe like mid-year. So like, COD drops in like October or November every year, right? So maybe they could drop it in like February or March, or maybe even later, maybe April or something like that, just like in the middle of the life cycle. So yeah, I don't know if that's too soon of a drop. I don't know if that makes enough sense. Maybe a Christmas drop would be better, just to increase sales around the holidays or something like that. You could have, I don't know, I was going to say a battle royale, but that doesn't make much sense either. I do think that Modern Warfare is going to have a battle royale, maybe separately built by like Raven Studios or something like that. That's kind of just the rumor that's been floating around. But we're not here to talk about that. We are here to talk about, Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. My next thing that I want to talk about is like, do we even need it? Do we need Modern Warfare 2 Remastered? Like, we are, coming across Modern Warfare, probably Black Ops Remastered. So, I mean, I get it, but we're going to have another Modern Warfare 2 most likely in, I don't know, 2 or 3 years, right? Whenever, Infinity Ward is back up to bat after Treyarch's Black Ops in 2020, it's probably going to go back to Infinity Ward because Sledgehammer seemingly is fired, right? So yeah, it's like, do we need another Modern Warfare 2 Remastered when we're probably going to get a Modern Warfare 2 again in a few years? So that's another thing to just think about in general. Personally, I want more COD games, so it doesn't matter to me. And I know a lot of people didn't play or didn't get a chance to play Modern Warfare 2 in its prime, me included. I didn't join the series till I think Modern Warfare 3, probably like day one of Modern Warfare 3, I did start playing that game very early, because that's kind of around when I got my Xbox. So yeah, that's something that's cool. A lot of new players are going to get to experience, Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. They're going to get to see, I guess, I was going to say how new tubes are going to work, but hopefully new tubes are changed if they bring it back as a remaster version. Yeah, they're going to get to see, the original FAMAS, the ACR, the Afghan, Favela, all these iconic moments, Rust even, like, this is where we settled beef back in the day, those memes. You can finally see, where they came from, where they originated. So that's something there. I don't have a whole lot else to say, other than the fact that, Modern Warfare 2 Remastered would be cool. I would enjoy seeing that. I would enjoy playing that, I think. If they don't bring it, if they bring it back and don't make any changes, I don't know how much I would play that game, to be honest. I think that game would be full of sweats, and it would be full of annoying people using, your one-man army noob tube. And since it's YouTube now, everyone knows you can do that. So it's not super fun, in my opinion. I don't think that they should do that. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed, the gameplay commentary. I don't know what the gameplay in the background is. Probably Modern Warfare Remastered. Like I said, I've been playing that for a while. So hope you enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed the, the talk. If you enjoy these longer videos, I'm trying to hit, longer videos. I'm trying to basically just trying to please the algorithm. I'm not gonna lie here. So yeah, if you're enjoying these, I think they've been getting pretty decent views, and I've been uploading basically every day except for weekends. So make sure to slap a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. I do want to see if you're new to the channel. It'd be really cool, and let me know. And until my next video, I guess I'll see you then. Have a great day, guys. Thanks so much for coming by, and peace out.